All right. Hello, collective. We have a different message. Um, so I was I remember when I said I was gonna do a channel message for Anubis. This is not that one, but Anubis is here. Strong, needs me to talk. Very, very much needs me to talk. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let Anubis come through. I'm gonna be using cards. He said to use cards. I'm just doing what he wants me to do at this time. Um, so let's begin. So first off, what's going on? All right. I was told to shuffle 7 times, so we're doing that. I'm gonna take this. All right. So right now, there's a lot of transmutation. 44 to 45 is so interesting. 8, 9. And if you want to look at it that way. And then we have 8 again. 8, 9, 8, 16. That'd be like, so 4? If I'm not mistaken, 4. I'm not good at quick math fully, but but there is some sort of karmic path that you need to leave before this new moon. This full moon, the super full moon, is putting you through the ringer for a reason. It's pushing you to your limits to where you set a brand new boundary for yourself. It seems like we need to make you extremely mad. You lack some sort of courage to step out and do it your own. So, and it's not that you don't, you're still in this people pleasing energy where you put more energy towards manifesting something good for someone else rather than yourself. And right now, at this time, we're pushing you to the extremes to balance you out. It is not that your heart is heavy. It is not that your soul is shackled, but you have to set strong boundaries and mean it. You need to use the same energy for others and yourself. For some of you, this is a curse that has been put on you since you were a child that you are slowly breaking. And it's a curse that was not known or a curse that was not supposed to be broken, but this is something you are on the path to breaking. 9 is so important. This is your test. This is the test. Are you going to set strong boundaries for yourself with this energy? It's okay if your boundaries come off harsh or agitated. It is okay if your energy is angry and in flames, but do not lie to yourself. Your your ib, and your bah are all being tested right now. And what you need to do is to stay focused. Do not move too quick. Do not move slow. You need to release, detach completely, and wait. This is something that only happens when you get to a certain emotional level, though. We notice under extreme stress or anger or agitation, you tend to shut down and set these strong walls up of no, it's going to do this. This is how it's going to work. And this is the mentality you need, but you need to transmute that anger into something better. Anger causes cancer. You cannot have cancer in your manifestations or it will ruin everything. You must embody that energy and turn it in light. Make it light. You have many times before, but this test feels impossible because you're not seeing it as a test. You're seeing it as a punishment. And you might understand it to be a test, but you still see it with punishment. You must pluck out your right eye. Do not see things on the physical, see them spiritually. Use the eye of Horus if you need. Meditate with the eye of Horus if you need, but do not push forward because when you push forward, you run away. There's something about you running away from how you truly feel in order to keep your own mood up, and that is causing you stagnation, stomach issues, back pain, shoulder pain, heart chakra, ebb chakra issues, gastro issues, liver issues, gallbladder issues. You must release that anger somehow. Art, singing, just exclaiming it out. Turn it into something you can use. It's energy, and energy cannot be destroyed. Stop trying to destroy it by swallowing it whole. Transmute it into light. You can. That's all you know how to do. But for some reason, you can't. You're stuck. This karmic path has nothing to do with anyone else. This is you. This is your own setback. This is your own belief system that you have that is keeping you from getting more. Maybe you feel bad for having more when you deserve more, and you know you do, but you aren't allowing yourself to accept it. Again, your heart is not bad, but it is contaminated with germs and cancer from your own thoughts that prevents it from moving open, for preventing it from opening to its full potential. You need to open that. Mm. Show gratitude while you can. You have 3 days. And it's not a, that sounds like a threat, but I assure you it's not. There's 3 days for the moon energy to dissipate. For these 3 days, show nothing but gratitude. Do not care about the past, only focus on what's in front of you now. Give it all look on your side. You may need to do a cleansing with the flame because there is stagnant energy. Red adventurine will help you in this time. If you don't have red adventurine, I advise you getting it. Red coral as well. Black tourmaline or just clear crystal will help as well. But in this time of transformation, there's a need to pay attention spiritually, not physically. The blockages you have only come from you right now. The energies around you have dissipated a lot. But there's so much energy, and you know how to move forward. You understand how to. But there's a bit of non-belief that you think you'll fail. This energy of everything's working out and then it has to get bad needs to stop. It doesn't have to get bad, but if you will it, so shall it be. This is the mistake you keep making. This is why you feel like you juggle too much between realms. Because you're pleasing two gods, you're praising to two gods, one of benefit and abundance and one of destruction and lack and thievery. It is if you are praising Menhen but are afraid of Apophis at the same time, knowing that Menhen is protecting you. Your solar plexus raw energy. You're scared of the 9 coils around you for some reason. There's some paranoia of this test. Maybe you're afraid of your own darkness, you're afraid of your own depth of who you are. That needs to change. There's work that needs to be done, but it's strenuous work. It's something about your communication, speaking more. There's a cycle that's ending, and it requires you to be so through with yourself that it will not suffer. Sekhmet is reaching to you at this time. Listen to her. Feel her warmth. Listen to her purr. Allow her warmth, her love, her protection, yet her sensuality engulf you and protect you. At this time, candle gazing is important. Sun gazing is important. But you need to rid of these energies. They do you no good. And again, it's with the material realm around you. You feel as if everything around you can't be controlled, but it can. You need to remember who you are, your power. Remember, you aren't the one hurting anyone's feelings. You are just simply being you. The feelings hurt of someone else is just an expectation that's being broken. That has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. Of course, you didn't meet their expectation, but they never verbalized it to you in the first place, so how would you know? Understand this, nurture yourself with this wisdom. Do not let you and who you are be seen as a threat. Be open and honest. If people don't like it, then allow them to remove themselves. The fear within a mortal should not and will not take over your soul, take over your vessel. But this is something that you struggle with. You end up taking on others' issues so much to the point to where their issues are your issues, and they no longer worry, but you do. This is energy harvesting. This is you giving them energy, less of harvesting. And you already know this. And that's why you need to stop. There's so much around you at this time. There's so many things that you feel like you could do, so many things on your heart that you want to produce and move forward with, but you know deep down that it is time to not, to sit still, to embody their own power, and to be full again. Because there's something about you already knowing who you are, but you're not allowing yourself to move forward. There's a call that you aren't answering. And either you're not hearing it because there's too much movement around you, there's too much noise externally to hear it, or you just don't want to pay attention to the call. You don't want to answer it just yet. You feel like you aren't ready, but you wouldn't be getting the call if you weren't ready. You're repressing who you are. You keep saying that it's not you, but it is. Dive deep. Be honest. Your approach. The fear you feel is the fear of others. There is some deep, deep soul progression happening. There's secrets that you keep, that you bear on your heart, that you bear on your soul that should not be secrets. They weren't never meant to be secrets. But you insist on making them, hiding it from the world, hiding it from everything, and you will reap what you get. When you open yourself, what you get is open response, but you are in fear. The fear of being who you are, of opening up, has caused itself to manifest on the physical. The lack you feel is the fear that you have. You feel like you aren't enough, so therefore you will not there get enough. You will not receive enough. It is a mindset, a heart set, spiritualize everything you come across these next 4 days. It's time to forgive yourself for everything you've put yourself through. You've learned a lot, but you have not learned how to say sorry to yourself, how to truly be sorry to yourself. And this is how you're going to move forward. This is your call. This is what you've been asking for. We're coming soon. There is a need to stay in balance. There's nothing to fear other than your own expectations failing. The law of detachment would really help you in this time. You are manifesting everything you want. Everything is happening in divine order. And if you need to go over the emerald tablets again, do so. There is a need to really sit with the laws of Ma'at, to sit with the greatest of them all times three, Thoth, at this time. You need to embrace how unique you are. Your Lumerian brothers and sisters on this throne are waiting for you, but you aren't answering certain calls of them. You are safe, you are protected. Your angels are here to guide you. Maybe you channel, you have light language set inside of you. Ele be ele kind von el pan paledan. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But allow yourself to embrace who you are without fear. The courage, the bravery that you extrude with your own voice will create shock waves to the strongest of steels, to the smallest of molecules. You will send ripples through. It is time. Your throat chakra is activating. Truth is coming out. There is no need for repression. There's no need to hide and to be scared. You are a high vibrational being with many talents. You are a healer. Whether you wish to accept it or not, you've healed yourself. You are a healer. There is no other way to be a healer than if you can heal yourself. For if you can heal yourself, you can heal anyone. It is up to the other person to be willing, though, and you understand that as you had to be willing for your own healing. So be willing to stand out again. Your crown chakras will be opening up. Do meditation, see things in a fresher perspective. You are on a new level. You are here to heal the entire world. You are not alone. You are not the only one. You are not the chosen one. You are the chosen. There is no one. The only one you get is in the past with your victories. There is only now. Step into the now. Quit worrying about where you'll be at in the future and in the past. It is now. Where you're at now determines where you'll be in the future. And if you stay in the past where you're now is, then your future will never come. Your mission has been exposed. Do not give up. Keep moving forward. You're realizing who you are every day. Keep pushing forward. Do not give up. Your heart is going to heal, or your heart has healed. Your higher heart, I should say. When your higher heart is fully healed, you can express yourself with full transparency, without the fear of others' judgments, without the fear of seeming wrong. LAF mon. You can and you will move forward, and there is nothing that will stop you. You are. You are. You are never not. You are always. You know what this means. Deep down, you do. Even if you wish to reject it, that is your own fault. You are. Stop hiding from who you are, because who you are is already here and is looking for you to pay attention to you. Move forward bravely, and that is all. Thank you all for being here for this message. Everything's in the description. Y'all know the drill. I love you so much, and thank you for being here for this transmission. I'll see you later.